Kala ko hindi ako 76,000 sa diet here. 555. So, sabi niya 630.
Well, good evening and welcome to every one of you on this cold winter peg evening. But aren't we thankful we don't have 3 feet of snow? Those of us that have lived long enough in Manitoba know that. My name is Corral. I'm a brand partner and a director with Lifewave, and I'm proud to be here tonight working with my co-host and someone that I admire. I'm going to give a brief introduction of her because if I give you the whole introduction, we'll be here too long. Her name is Clarissa. We affectionately know her as Coach Clarissa. She is the John C. Maxwell certified coach, and she has been involved with Lifewave longer than I have. And I want to bring her onto the stage right now. Let's welcome her with an applause.
Thank you so much, Carl, and I have a privilege and honor to co-host with Carl. All of you live here, all of you know Carl. He is one of the people that I admire the most. His leadership. He's one of the directors with Lifewave, and he's been here for how long?
2 years.
2 years, yeah. Jay and I, my husband and I, we've been here for over 3 years now, and we will tell you why we are still here, why we're so passionate of helping and being a blessing to people. So, without further ado, who's ready to be informed today? So, yeah, this is just an information session, and we're happy to tell you that this is our very first group meeting just right after we launched 2 months ago here in Canada. In Canada, not just in Winnipeg, we are now approved by Health Canada in Canada. All right, so this is my co-host, Carl. Take it away.
All right. Thank you. And I want to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening because we are live streaming across into Asia, across Canada, and the United States right now. Our product is in more than 75 countries. We actually have lost track. You watch some of our broadcasts and we say 75 or 80, but we are branching out into the world in an unprecedented way. Our company, our products are on an exponential growth. We have 20 times ourselves in the last 5 years, which is to say, 5 years ago we were doing $2 million a year business. Right now we are doing $40 million a month in business. And the path is only upward as people learn about our products. So we're going to give a brief oversight of some of the products, but tonight we're really going to focus on the X39 product because it is essentially the product that really launched our company. Before I get into this, I want to ask you a question. I want you to think about this for the entire evening. If you could change anything about your health or the health of a loved one, what would it be and what difference would it make? And that's what we're here to talk about tonight. So for years, people have been talking about a patch, something that will remove scars, perhaps activate stem cells. You're hearing a lot about stem cells. How many of you heard about stem cells? How many of you know people who've taken stem cell injections? Well, it's all the rage because stem cells are essential to our body. And before I go further on this, I want to say that we at Lifewave make no claims about our product in the way that it will heal, treat, diagnose, or cure any known disease or illness. So you will not hear us talk about specific health campaigns that you may know. We recognize the symptoms, and we only really talk about the symptoms. But the power of the patch, which is what we're talking about tonight, this is the magic that happens, to be able to regenerate your body. And I want to introduce David Schmidt. David Schmidt is the CEO, the founder, the creator, and the inventor, and I have to add, genius mind behind the patches that we're going to talk about tonight. David Schmidt has dedicated his life, more than 20 years, into the research of an all-natural health product. And that's what we're talking about tonight. In a world where we're inundated with pharmaceuticals and all kinds of procedures that are invasive to our bodies, our patch, primarily, is a non-transdermal patch. All of our products, which means that nothing passes from that patch that we put on into your body. Nothing passes. This patch is designed to stimulate the body, and that's what it does. And you can see that we have clinical studies to back our product up, and we have many more in the works. But this leading edge of phototherapy research and science is unmistakable. So what if you could have all these benefits that we're talking about in a non-invasive and cost-efficient way? This is the X39 product, the patch that was developed and released into the market in 2018, 2019, and it has been a game changer. It's a simple patch that you peel and stick. We don't want to diminish the product and all of the science that backs this product, but it is that simple. We like to say just peel and stick it on your body, and there is actually no place that you can't put it where you would do harm to your body. It's an amazing product. And here we have just a brief overview of the other patches, which are designed to help your body in different ways. So these are stem cells, and this is our first patch that's designed. Again, it's been on the market long enough, and the efficacy of it is proven in testimonies of others. And you know, right now, this is a heart-to-heart stuff, what we do here, guys. I'm not here as a professional to convince you to do anything. I'm here to tell you what I believe and what I've done. And I'm going to call somebody up here. I know she'll have no problem with it. Margaret Clausen is also a brand partner with Lifewave. And I'm going to ask her to give a brief testimony. A brief testimony. In fact, I'm going to just ask you a few questions. Come in the front here, Margaret. Let's give a hand to Margaret. She's going to tell you a quick story about her experience. Margaret, when did you first start using the Lifewave X39 patch?
Oh, that's a little bit over 2 years ago. That's what I started. And I wasn't in so much pain. I just said, just stick it on my back. I cannot handle pain. So
you happened to be in the house when my sponsor, the person that invited me, Pete Redikoff, he's in Mexico right now, but Margaret overheard the conversation, and she says, I have some pain too. So what happened the first time we put a patch on your back? What happened almost within 24 hours, I think it was?
well, I cleaned the rest of the day, and I went to bed at 9 o'clock, and I slept through the whole night. And the next day, my daughter called me at 9:30, and she said, Mom, did I cut you in bed? And I said, yes. She said, you were always up at 6 o'clock. You were always in pain. I said, not today. She said, what happened? I told her I had tried a patch. And then she said, well, where can you get it? You never spend any money on yourself. Go and get you something that you will get out of pain.
So I'm going to fast forward just a few weeks, guys, because the testimonies we tell are why the product sells. Information tells, but testimonies sell. Because when you encounter people that have had lifetime campaigns of pain and other discomfort in their bodies, and when you see the changes appearing as we can show you, that's what's amazing. So a few months later, you were in for a general checkup with your doctor. Tell us about what happened there.
Well, I saw my doctor because I lost 30 pounds, and then my kids were curious, and they thought that was because of my cancer, what I had before. So, and then he was checking me the whole thing, and he said, you don't need these blood pressure pills. Why would you have them? I said, well, this is what you gave me. And he said, your blood pressure is good. Your stomach has healed. And he said, you lost 30 pounds. You're doing good. Do what you have to do. This is good.
It's amazing. And I want to say, again, to be compliant, to be truthful and honest and straightforward, we do not ever suggest that weight loss is a part of it. But the testimonies defy that claim. It's happened in my life. Margaret just told you what happened in her life. It's happened in other lives. Hands are going up here. Amazing. How do you lose that weight? So interesting. But one more story. And this is a very interesting one because this could not happen. It's almost a miracle. When you went in, you had a procedure done in your face.
Yep.
And we won't identify with it. You can probably imagine if you're going to cut someone's face, you know what that's about. And they had to cut all of the nerves. Which cheek was it?
Left.
Because the scar is almost gone.
Mm-hmm.
And she went in to see her doctor for a follow-up appointment. Take us to that time. You went in to see the doctor about the scar, about the follow-up appointment.
Yeah. Well, I saw something what was in my face, and that I was always curious about it. And so he looked at it, and he sent me right away for a specialist. The doctor was supposed to do the surgery. So I came in and saw him, and he said, and he started poking it so badly, and I said to him, please don't, because it hurts. And he said, I should never wake up. You should be living with this numb face for the rest of your life. And I said it was in 2000 that this happened, that my face was numb, and now I'm 23 that woke up. So the nerves had grown together and that woke up. And he said, I will just do what I have to do another surgery there. And he said he couldn't believe it, but he said he would have recommend stem cells needles. And I said, no, I don't want that garbage in my body. So I told him what I was doing, and he said, you know what? There's nothing that I can say anything. Just keep on doing it.
Thank you, Margaret. Amazing. The doctor himself had to deal with the fact that her nerves had grown back. This is miracle kind of stuff. And like we like to say in our group, we wake up to these kinds of expressions of miracles every day. But we know it's rooted in science. You all heard this for years. Show us the science. We show you our science. We have more than 80 clinical studies about our products, which we gladly share with you. So I want to move along here. This is talking about stem cells, and those stem cells are the reason why nerves would grow back. So this is what happens when you activate stem cells in your body. And again, not someone else is coming into your body, your own body producing its own stem cells. How does that work? Well, this immediate effect, again, people using it experience an immediate effect, but not all of them do, which is why we recommend a 3-month commitment to using the product. But here are some of the things that we have noticed. These have been documented. More energy. Who could use more energy on a daily basis? Just about every one of us. And it's not that hyper energy that comes from taking boosters and such energy drinks. This is the natural energy that you have in your body. Better sleep, because it lowers the GABA in your body so that you will go into a deeper, richer sleep. Dramatic pain relief, that's an amazing thing. But yet, hang on, there's more. Wrinkle reduction is happening. We have the pictures to show it. Many people, before and after, in several weeks and months, show that. Then we have sports performance. For the people who like to exercise, I wish I had more time to do it, but I don't. But our products are amazing recovery and exercise. The coach is one of them who trains people, can speak to that. And then scar reduction again. Retracing, remodeling in the body where scars are starting to disappear. These are the things that we're looking for when using our product. Wound healing, youth renewal, age reversal. You know, if you're like me, you like the Indiana Jones movies. Aren't they great? And the one movie where they were chasing the Holy Grail, which was supposed to be the cup of Christ from which he took at the Last Supper, was supposed to have properties in it. Well, we're not in Hollywood. We're living in the real world. And we know that our patches are and have been named to be a type of Holy Grail in the way of age reversal. And this is something Lifewave has focused on for many years now. So how does that happen? It's an amazing peptide that activates stem cells. And this is it. The copper peptide GHKCU, which is scientifically, medically proven. This peptide was discovered by Dr. Lauren Picard many years ago. And his evidence and what he stands fast on of what this copper peptide does remains true today. Now here it is again, the GHKCU, which is clinically proven to provide the body with a level of health and vitality that you've not experienced since youth. And our patches, the X39, does that. So where are we? As I said earlier, 75, 80 plus countries in the world. South Korea is a market we are just opening up right now. We cover this with 15 different distribution centers around the world. And here we get into pricing. And I'm going to turn the mic over to Coach Clarissa, because she's going to take us into a little bit more of how the product works in the sense of the business plan. So this is Coach Clarissa for you.
All right. So before I proceed, what excites you the most tonight?
Money.
Sorry?
You said money.
Oh, money. Age reversal. So I collected some of the answers here. One of them said fast sustained energy, increased mental clarity. Some of them improve sleep. You know what? If you could sleep at night and you don't have pain, you could actually heal. And then
Amen.
if you are healing, the natural healing, that's where the age reversal happens. And I know my husband could prove that, right? And my friends, 2 nights ago we were at the party, and they couldn't believe that I am me. They thought I am my eldest daughter. Okay. So, and increased muscle and bone density, increase in strength, and who loves to have their strength back. some of them getting product for free. Who wants to have a product for free? So, okay, so we're gonna teach you that. Some of them, some of you said creating wealth and residual income. I myself, I'm an author. I'm writing my 7th book right now. I'm a life and I've been in practice as a life and business consultant for over 20 years now. Me and my husband work together until we still work together until in 2014 I had stroke. I think it's compliant to say that. I'm just sharing my story. I had stroke in 2014. My half body got paralyzed, and instead of focusing on what I can't do, I start lifting weights. Even if I couldn't, one of my philosophies in life, if you can't, you must. So I must lift weights, even if I had to strap my left hand until 6 months after lifting weights. I get qualified to compete in Germany and Hong Kong for bodybuilding competition. So it is something that I can't do, but it's possible. Now, I really want you to talk to yourself right now. What's possible in your life right now? Because nothing is impossible, right? And then until, I was raised and born in the Philippines. We were not so rich. We were poor, but we were broke, but not poor. So, and as a person, as an eldest in the family, I had to work so hard. So that's in my habit, in my mentality that I really had to work. So I had stroke and still work until 2019. My seizures came back. 2020, I was dying, and I'm blessed to have my husband who really loves and cares for me, and he said yes to this patch, and that's the reason why I couldn't, I will never ever forget the person who introduced me to this opportunity to be well. Now I really want you to take this moment, this very precious moment, to thank the person who invited you tonight. I'll give you a few seconds. Yeah. I'll give you a few seconds, like really from the bottom of your heart, because fast forward, 3 years ago, I was just having seizures on a daily basis. I look 70 years old. Please come to me. I'll show you my picture before and after. I'm glad that I am a memory collector. I collect all the memories, the photos. I'm glad that I collected that. Now I could share with you, prior to knowing Lifewave, how I look like. My doctor said that I couldn't run. I should not run anymore. Even though me and my husband were ultra marathoners. We ran 102 kilometers. But now I'm confident that we could train again to run 250 kilometers. And if you're from the Philippines, you know that I am announcing now. I'm announcing now that I will be running Manila to Baguio for 50 hours, 250 kilometers. I'm 52 years old, but because of what Carl mentioned, the energy should come from within. We have an ability, our body has ability to heal itself. That's how God created us.
Amen.
But because of the things we cannot control and we cannot change, what are those? The food that we eat, the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the mindset that we are putting in and accepting in our life. But here, we have a choice. We have options. We have ability, and we are blessed. Now, here's the thing. Blessings happen every day. But the miracle will happen to you if you take action. We took action. We start patching. This is the patch that I have now. This is the energy patch because I want to lose weight. No, I should not say that. But I have a party to go, and I want my six-pack abs to come back. So for me, the energy patch that I'm using on a daily basis, and the X39 and the X49, it's a performance bundle. When we lift weights later on, I'm gonna strip off my clothes up. So my husband 2 nights ago, he's like, "Oh, your six-pack abs is coming back." And he said, "Yes, of course, I'm using it." And then I will share with you some funny story, okay? Because this is very important for you to know. 3 years ago, when my husband said yes to this, he doesn't have time to research. Because normally, especially Filipino, even if you give them information, they will say, "I'm gonna research it first. I'm gonna ask my doctor. I am going to." They ask first, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are at the edge and the verge of you have to make it happen right away. Me and my husband said yes to this because I was dying. And I thank God that we were desperate. Some of you are not desperate yet. But here's the thing. I encourage you to not wait for that desperation to happen because that is sad. So 3 years ago when my husband patched it, and then he said, "Oh, I have one sensation." And then me, it's like, day one, nothing. Day two, nothing. I don't feel anything. And then day three, nothing. But when I start combing my hair, Carl, there's no hair fall. I said, maybe something is happening. And then I probably am smart enough to figure it out. Maybe something is happening just like my nails, my hair, it grew without feeling anything, right? Do you feel when your nails grow? No. But here's like, there's no, there's no hair fall.
Hair loss.
And then I start using X39 and X49. And when my husband always checked this, my back of my ears, because every time I had veins here, I'm about to have seizure attack. And before that happened, my husband would patch me 3 patches here. And I thank God that since then, I never had any seizures attack. So I went back to my doctor. My doctor was so amazed. And I am so smart enough to leverage what he knows about medical. And I said, "Doc, can you research this for me?" And he said, "The only way that I know if it's working is to check your, he had me to go through brain scan, CT scan, all the scans, blood work, because he's about to cut my head because of my seizures." Never happened. Yes, that's one of the miracles that I will never forget. So, and it's like, oh, and then the following week, he said, "I'm all normal, even can I say this? Even my polyps, my bleeding was gone."
Wow.
Yes, those are the health challenges that I had to go through. And sometimes not so nice things will not happen to you, but it should happen for you, for us to help a lot of people. Do you believe in that?
Yes.
So after a week, he said, like, "Can I try that? Can I issue a check?" He purchased 1 sleeve of F39.
Yeah.
He's my medical doctor. And then 5 days after he called me, he said, "My eyesight is better." And I asked him, "Why your eyesight is better? Why mine is not?" And he's the one who explained to me. He sold me this. Isn't it amazing? He sold me because, medical doctors, they know about stem cell activator. They knew that. And then me and Carl were just simple directors here with Lifewave. My husband, by the way, he's the senior director. Thanks to him. Yeah. Yeah, he's the senior director. Not maybe because he decided right away. I was the skeptical one, but I hope my story could impact your life. And we don't know the people that you know. But I know for sure that you will help us, help other people, so that they could help us do the same. Can we all do that?
Yes. Amen.
So that's my story until my daughters, my friends, and now we are available now in 80 plus countries,
That's
and
right.
I could show you this. Who's ready to get started? Who's ready to get started? Who wants to feel better? Can I see the raise your hand?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Here, you have 4 options. Talk to the person who invited you. you could purchase at a retail price. The retail price here is $150. Yes, that is very affordable. That's very affordable. And then you could be a preferred customer, especially Asians. They will ask you, can we have a discount? We know that you will ask that. So that's why we have this available for you. You can buy this at a wholesale price, meaning the person who invited you will no longer have retail profit. Okay, so thank them again, all right? So this is a preferred customer. You'll get it at a discounted, at a wholesale price. So which one is better, retail or wholesale?
No question. Wholesale.
Wholesale. So now some people will ask, can I get it at discounted price, and can I get some samples? Who wants samples? Yes. So because we have a lot of can you show, Carl? We have a lot of kinds of patches for energy.
I'm going to be the
for-
fan of white here, but
There you
she's
go.
prettier than me. But just a sample of some of the patches that can help you with certain campaigns in your body. Glutathione, wow.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want that? Body's major detoxifier.
That's right.
Energy enhancer, self-explanatory what that's about. Carnosine. Will you investigate what the claims are, what carnosine does in your body? You're going to want in on that one. And then, of course, SB6, which is, you know what? It's an amazing thing. Because this one does so much that I think when David Schmidt originally created this, he wanted it to be a skincare product, I think. But it does treat major organs of the body, but it also suppresses appetite, we know. So amazing products that you need to get familiar with.
But I really wanted to start at X39 and Eon first, because X39 is a stem cell activator and the Eon is anti-inflammatory, brain balancing, and anti-stress. All right, so that's my original morning patch and night patch. Now, the preferred customer is that you get it at the wholesale, and at the same time, if you go for a monthly subscription, the company, not us, the company will take care of your monthly sample. Do you like that? So which one is better now? Retail, discounted without the sample, discounted with the sample, but you have to add $19 per year here. So which one? It's up to you. But we chose to have it at a wholesale. We chose to not pay for a membership. This is a brand partner. You know, some people, when you go on TikTok, Instagram, they will show the product and then use my code to get the discount. And every time you use their code, you get the discount and they get paid. Something like that. So this one, as a brand partner, you become a CEO of your Lifewave business. The company will compensate you every time you help someone get better. So this is how we started as a brand partner. It's no, this is, I told is, we give you a huge favor. Why? Why it's a huge favor? For me, as a brand partner, you will get this package. You can only get package once. You'll get this package at a wholesale price, plus, next one. Plus, you get your own website for free.
There you go.
You get your health tracker. You get your mobile app for free. You get it at a wholesale. And this one, there's no $24.95 if you get the silver package. But me and my husband, we started at the diamond package because for us, money saved is money earned. We save 50% as a diamond, right? 50% as a diamond. So you get the loyalty, you get the personalized website, and we have incentive trips. And I love training people. I love adding value to people. You'll get a free training from us. So this will become your distribution business. Do you know someone who are earning multi-million dollars? Do you know? Yeah. So the multi-millionaires, they believe that They believe in multiple sources of income. So if you are working on what you're working on right now, this will not hurt you because you don't have to be a doctor. We have a medical practitioner here, right? I would like to recognize one of our medical practitioners here. Thank you so much for coming. Any doctors in the house? Any doctors in the house? We only have one. Any engineers in the house? We have two.
Yes.
Me and my husband were civil engineers. Any nurses in the house? Any directors?
Yep.
Managers?
Yep.
Yeah, managers. Very. And real estate
Planners.
agents. Yeah. Any entrepreneurs here?
Yes.
Yeah, entrepreneurs, business owners. All right. So this one, you'll get you're gonna be a brand partner. Yeah.
You want to read the next slide? Okay.
Yeah. Brand partner. So you have two options. You want to be a brand partner just like us. So as a brand partner, you just have to buy. We are going to set you up at wholesale price, and you become a brand partner at your own pace. So, or as a consumer who wants to feel great and look younger. So now, if you become a brand partner, you will have your own website. It's free. And then you will have your own online store.
Also true.
And we have a Live Younger training book page. And you'll have opportunity to be well physically. Sorry, I couldn't show you my muscles. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Some people, you are very well financially, but there are people who are just waiting to be contacted. So now, thank you so much for letting me share. I'm going to give back this microphone to my co-host, Cara.
What a dynamo. I mean, she's just a bundle of energy and optimism. And she's just done about a 30,000-foot flyover. We don't want to inundate you with too much information. But here's the point. What you heard tonight was about a company developed by a person who believes that our bodies can do immeasurably more in a natural way to heal themselves and regenerate. And then we have this incredible business opportunity, which we don't want to miss out on. We're already over our time, so I'm going to be brief here. I have asked you that question earlier. If you could change anything about your health or the health of a loved one, what would it be? Because life has a cruel way of taking away things. There are people who have stopped doing things in their life because the pain is unbearable, the discomfort, the lack of health, the lack of physical strength is been diminished. Lifewave is a chance to get back a lot of that in an all-natural way. So I want to thank you for coming. I want to encourage you to get back with the person who invited you and further examine the claims of Lifewave because we believe what the world's looking for. Thank you very much.